seeing my mom in that state and having diabetes myself has just made me realize our health is not a guarantee. And not to sound morbid, but like, you don't know how long you're gonna live, so like if you're able to, you should do what you want now.
Have you ever wondered if it's all worth it? All those dreams you carry in your heart. Whoa, whoa. All the times that you question your purpose. I know I've been there for a while.
That was incredibly close to losing my favorite fork ever, so I'm very glad I stopped by. I had no clue what it was. Alright, close to hope.
And it's calling me higher. So higher. It's gonna take some time to get there.
He's got a Ghost Rider too.
You gotta fight for what you love. Whoa, whoa.
Now, when Annalisa and I rolled into town, everyone asked if we were part of this race. And with touring bikes that weigh 80 to 100 pounds, I can assure you we were not. But soon we'd be learning about the Soggy Bottom 100.
Ooh, okay, the race is about to start. Alright Ryan, what's the Soggy Bottom? What do we have today?
The Soggy Bottom is a race anywhere between 100 and 110 miles, depending on who you ask.
Where do we start and end?
Right here on Main Street Hope.
How many years have you done it?
This will be my first year.
Sweet. Luck, man. Just picked up a ride to Cooper's Landing. This is kind of the end of the first stage of the Soggy Bottom race, so let's see who's hanging out here. What's your name?
Mike.
How you doing?
Good.
How was the first part?
Status quo.
Racer name?
Tim.
Tim? And what time will I see you at the bar?
Let's see here. I'm aiming for 10 hours, so that would be 7-ish.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
All right, man.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
What's your number?
You're cheering for today?
I'm cheering for my 16-year-old brother, Kyle Owens, the youngest to ever complete it.
How did you do last year?
He did the time in 11 hours, 38 minutes, I believe. So that was a pretty good time. He's hoping for closer to 10 hours this year.
When Tyle's sister told me that he's 16 and setting off on this almost unthinkable challenge, it reminded me of when I was first diagnosed. Because I was that sophomore in high school, that 16-year-old who was told by a doctor, you have type 1 diabetes. Your life immediately from this moment out is gonna change. And seeing Tyle at that first checkpoint, I realized we had a similar outlook on life. And that's that these huge challenges, these things that you think are maybe not possible of dealing with or overcoming, can be that fuel, that motivation to go above and beyond what you ever thought was possible.
3:47.
About 7-ish.
Norman!
It's the mascot that's doing it.
Soon I'd be packing up, getting into an RV, and going back to Hope, outside that bar, where we'd see the racers sprint by the finish line, zipping right down Main Street. And before we knew it, the whole town saw Tyle, Team Orange, waiting, seeing what time he'd finally clock in at.
How'd the race go?
Really good. It went really well. Yeah, it was about as perfect as I could possibly imagine it.
Sweet, man. That's awesome. Hope to see you in the future.
Yeah, I think I'll be back next year. I gotta get it right under 10.
want to tell me about this?
Oh, this photo?
Yeah, the Fire Island's important.
I think this photo was from the bay in Fire Island. My mom's favorite place to hang out was the bay. She dreamed of having like a waterfront house on the bay. She had a sailboat that she always sailed, and she just like felt the most free when she was on the water and like sailing or swimming. And we would all swim by the docks, and she would make fun of me for squealing at the sight of fish or like an eel, and she was just the opposite of me. Like, she was just fearless in that sense. Yeah, and she was just like such an explorer. She always made sure that I kept moving. She made sure that I never like sat still. And she had this saying, the less you do, the less you want to do. And that always stuck with me.
You just photographed.
I just photographed Tammy and Catherine, who are mother and daughter team, and they're running a 10K in each state in the United States, and they have like one more state left. Where's my food? I mean, my big reason is my mom. She passed away 3 years ago, and I just went through like the nightmare of watching her in the ICU struggle to do things like take 2 steps down the hallway. And I would get really vivid flashbacks of her like unconscious in her hospital bed with her eyes rolled back, her teeth jammed in when the doctors had to put the breathing machine back in when things took a turn for the worst. And that's like really graphic for me to talk about, but it's also really important that I do, because that's exactly why I'm riding my bicycle, because I can take 2 steps down the hallway. I can do things like bike across America, and I just want to take advantage of that.
It's like, what was it like to actually see art installation in Seward?
Yeah, so when I got the call from my dad that my mom was in the hospital and that I should probably fly over as soon as I can, I was interning at this magazine called The Bold Italic in San Francisco.
See my grandchildren.
Smell the flowers. And I was working on the interactive version of the Before I Die wall.
Live life to the fullest.
Help others. Which are these walls that are installed in cities around the world by this artist named Candy Chang. It's basically a never-ending bucket list that people are just invited to add to. And I got the call when I was in the midst of working on that.
Become a billionaire.
Learn Spanish. Like, approaching this wall, seeing this wall in Seward was really like making a full circle for me, because we were doing just that, like we were living our dreams. So that's the long answer.
Time is ever on the road to rise in what we make.
Yeah. How's it been?
Good, it was an amazing ride.
Yeah.
How is give and take? But hear it this way. Hear it this way. Alright. In our hearts and blood is in the land we love. We keep
wrestling match, but we have a built bike, and then... Alright, fully loaded bike, and that answers the question. If you've ever been wondering, can you rebuild your bike in the airport, is yes. Yes, you can. Alright, let me get out of here.